Hey, sweeties, today we are talking all about the secrets to perfectly grilled salmon indoors with our sponsor, the Todd English Pro-Smart Grill by NuWave. We're going to talk about how to make the perfectly moist, crispy skin salmon in an appliance on your countertop that also air fries and dehydrates and broils and bakes. You are going to love it. But first, please subscribe to Sweet Savant. Hit that thumbs up, that notification bell. Now, let's get into this. Todd English Pro-Smart Grill by NuWave. We're going to get to grilling, but before we do, I'm dehydrating some Vidalia onions in the Todd English Pro-Smart Grill. It's that versatile. You don't want to clutter up your countertops with so many appliances. Get one appliance that does it all. So our Vidalia onions are almost finished dehydrating, and then I'm going to switch it to air fry for just about 30 seconds at 350 degrees to get our Vidalia onions nice and crispy. And we'll put that on top of our finished grilled salmon. And it's ready. Let's take a look at those dehydrated and then air fried, oh my gosh, Vidalia onions. They're going to make the perfect sweet, crispy garnish for our grilled salmon. Now we're ready to add our plug-in grill grate to the Todd English Pro-Smart Grill. You plug this in right back there. This grill pan will get hot, and there's a heating element at the top that gets hot as well as a fan, so that blows our hot air around, circulating our food with hot air and grilling it from the grill plate. The first secret to perfectly grilled salmon indoors is to get a versatile indoor grill like the Todd English Pro-Smart Grill by NuWave. You can grill with it, you can dehydrate, air fry, bake, roast, broil, all of those things in one countertop appliance. It comes with a temperature probe to keep your cooking on track so you will never overcook your food again. The Todd English Pro-Smart Grill is loaded with 100 presets. That's 100 presets. So at the touch of a finger, you can get your dehydrated Vidalia onions done as preset 50, which is my favorite. You can just touch your preset number. It's all listed here in the cookbook provided along with tons of recipes. We're going to start on our grilled salmon, which brings us to tip number 2 in the secrets of perfectly grilled salmon. It is a temperature probe. The Todd English Pro-Smart Grill comes with a temperature probe that will insert into the oven and one side into our salmon. And that's going to keep our cooking on track. There's also a preset for grilled salmon in this recipe book. There's the recipe and the preset. So you won't have to worry. If you don't know how to cook salmon, this book is going to tell you, and the presets will keep you on track. The temperature probe will make sure that you don't overcook your salmon, because nobody wants overcooked salmon. Tip number 3 is salt your salmon a day in advance. Let it sit overnight, just sprinkled with some salt. Leave it in your refrigerator, and what that's going to do is make sure that you have moist salmon. Tip number 4 is to add smoky flavors with items like smoked paprika, some liquid smoke in your marinades, or finish with a little smoked sea salt. We've cut slits in the bottom, in the skin side of our salmon to help keep our salmon from curling. Make sure you season both sides. I'm using smoked paprika as well as lemon pepper, and it already has salt from salting overnight. Tip number 5 is prevent sticking. The Todd English Pro-Smart Grill by NuWave comes with this nonstick grill grate. And that is going to let you cook without fear of your food sticking to the pan. Even if you're cooking on barbecue sauce and sweet glazes, that's no problem for the non-stick surface of the Todd English NuWave Pro-Smart Grill. Tip number 6 is spread a little oil on your salmon for crispy skin. We're going to cook a complete dinner in the Todd English Pro-Smart Grill by NuWave. We're going to put some asparagus loaded into our air fry basket. And while our salmon is cooking, our asparagus will cook as well. Time to turn on that oven. We're going to press menu and turn to preset 61. In our cookbook, we've got our recipe, and it tells us salmon is going to cook on preset 61. Goes to temperature of 450, and we're going to use our grill probe for that. We're going to let that preheat, and then we'll be ready to add our salmon. We've got our temperature probe in our salmon, and then we just plug it in right into the unit like that. Listen to that sizzle. The Todd English Pro-Smart Grill is telling us it's time to flip our salmon. So that's exactly what we'll do. Look at that. Ooh, looks good already. It's almost ready. We're looking for a temperature of 110 degrees. Then we'll take our salmon. There it is. We'll take our salmon and out, but leave the temperature probe in and let the carryover cooking finish cooking our salmon. We'll take our asparagus out as well. Perfectly cooked salmon, all thanks to the NuWave Todd English Pro-Smart Grill. Well, what did you think about that, sweeties? Our perfectly grilled salmon, right from the Todd English Pro-Smart Grill by NuWave, makes it so easy. A simple preset, and our salmon is cooked to the perfect temperature with a crispy skin. The temperature probe makes sure we don't overcook our food. Air fried asparagus and dehydrated Vidalia onions. Thanks to the Todd English NuWave Pro-Smart Grill. This cookbook makes it so easy to get dinner on the table all in one versatile unit. We made a fresh tomato, cucumber, and shallot salad to serve our salmon on top of our air fried asparagus. Can go right on the side, and then top it off with these crispy, crunchy Vidalia onions, dehydrated with no added oil or fat for these onions. Wow, I'm gonna eat one of these onions. Mmm, so sweet. My gosh, it's almost candy sweet. The sugars of the Vidalia onion have concentrated from dehydration. It is the perfect topping for our dinner. I think you're going to love this. Thanks again to the Todd English Pro-Smart Grill by NuWave for sponsoring this video. Perfect salmon, the secrets to perfect salmon, getting dinner on the table fast, a complete dinner with our air fried asparagus, our dehydrated Vidalia onions, and the star of the show, the moist, the crispy skin, that perfectly cooked salmon. And cleanup is easy because our grill grate is non-stick. So we can get dinner on the table and get out of the kitchen fast. I think you're going to love it. Please subscribe to Sweet Savant. Hit that thumbs up, that notification bell, and have a delicious day.